now that the entire area is safe to search. And so the teams have now removed over 4.8 million pounds of concrete from the pile as they're searching through the evidentiary debris. The bad weather, unfortunately, has caused some temporary pauses of the work, specifically, which, as you know, is not safe for conducting the search effort. It does force us to stop to protect the safety of our first responders. But through the team's ongoing search efforts today, we have recovered another victim. The number of confirmed deaths is now 28, with 26 identified, 191 accounted for, and 117 unaccounted for. And I want to remind everyone once again that our detectives are continuously auditing the list to verify all the reports of potentially missing people, and as a result, these numbers will likely shift. I'm in awe of the men and women of the USAR task force teams who've been continuing to brave dangerous and changing conditions for 12 days, fire, smoke, and now wind and torrential rain. They are continuing the mission and the search of the collapse area. They've worked under this great difficulty, and they have pulled shifts to rotate because that's how much they want to be out there searching. The first responders are the most frustrated by any delays we have experienced. Truly, they live to save lives. And they've pushed ahead no matter what is thrown in their way, and our community and the whole nation and world is forever grateful to them as we've watched them labor to save lives and find people. And as we're experiencing now the outer bands of Tropical Storm Elsa, we've seen this inclement weather and some tornado warnings across the county. So if you do not need to be out tonight, please try to stay home to avoid any potentially dangerous conditions on the roads. And I also want to remind our community that all county departments will be operating as normal tomorrow. I want to take a moment to thank all of you, the members of the media, for your own extraordinary efforts over these past 12 days. I know that reporting this tragedy and telling the stories of those who've been lost and those who are grieving is not easy for you either. I've spoken to you. I've seen it in your faces. I know that it's very, very personal for you. So on behalf of this community, we're deeply grateful for all of you. And especially, I want to mention the reporters at the Miami Herald and so many other journalists for the care and attention that they've given for telling the stories of these individual families and what they've gone through, the impact that it's had, and making sure that the world knows that they have lived lives that have now been lost, that we celebrate, that we remember.